Fatality.
Evening, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Let me just wait for this to load up. I don't know if it's... 1 second, chat. Let me just... I just went on then, and the frame rate, I don't know what's going on. I've got a bit of a concern. I don't know. I don't know if we got an issue here or not. But thank you all for coming into the stream. I think it crashed on me, and I went into a server, and the frame rate was awful. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. Welcome back. We're taking on this new daily race. We've got to learn it. I've got like... I'm going to get 2 laps of practice in here before we go into the race, which isn't great, but hey, we'll make do of it. Michael, by the way, thank you very much for the long-term support, legend. Make sure we give Michael a big thumbs up and good a legend shout out there. Good to see you, man. Hope you're well, Michael. But yeah, we're going to jump into this and figure it out. Let me turn the audio on. I need to just quickly... wait there. Let me check something on the track. 2%. Wet 5%. Okay. It might already be wet out on track. Well, there's a chance of having a bit of moisture on the track here, chat, by the way. A bit of moisture. We'll see how it goes. But thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you turning up. Let me just... I've just got to go out and test this now with the frame rate because it was being a bit weird. I don't know if it's something going on with my PC or not. I've changed the visuals a bit. So I don't know if it's affected it a bit, though. This pit lane is a pain in the arse, by the way. It was stuttering a bit. Let me put that onto performance mode. It might help a bit. Right, that might help. But yeah, hope you're all okay. Welcome back. As you can see, there's a little bit of moisture out on track. We've got Bray in the lobby there. You see at the top? Bray from GT. He's at the top there. But yeah, let's... I've got to learn this track, by the way, chat. I don't really... The last time I raced on this track was on iRacing before GT Sport. Something's changed on my wheel. Something in the force feedback's changed. Since I was on it earlier today, just like trying to get myself warmed up, but it feels different. I don't know what's going on. It feels very weird. Hopefully it sorts itself out, but yeah, I don't really yeah, like I say, last time I drove this track, chat, was we're talking iRacing. Oh, I'm getting a lot of stutters and stuff here, you know. It's a little bit stuttery for me, chat. I hope it settles down. It could just be people leaving and coming in. This game isn't on PS5, Alex. It's only on PC, mate, at the moment. But yeah, like I say, it was before I played GT Sport last time I did this track. Like, long time ago. So I have to try and relearn it slightly. I don't know how much fuel we need for the race either. There's a lot of stutters going on, and I don't know whether it's my PC or not. Like, it keeps freezing. I'm hoping it's just where people are joining. Oh, the frame rate's dodgy, chat. I might have to lower some settings down here and just go back to what we were on. I think I'm going to do that before we go into the race. I changed the settings a little bit. There's a very weird feeling in my wheel at the moment, and I don't know what it is. It wasn't like that. God, this track is so bumpy, chat.
Lap 2:09.39.
Right there. Something just doesn't feel right on my wheel at the moment. I don't know. Oh, hello. What are you doing? I'm just hoping this PC's... I mean, I'm going to have to change the settings because it's not as smooth as what it was earlier today. I tried to up the settings a bit. This track isn't going to be as it's going to be a bit wetter now, so we can't really judge lap times yet, but all right, let's just get ourselves warmed up. But yeah, thank you all for coming in, by the way. Should be an interesting one because I've got to learn this track. I'm not really there with this track at the moment, and it's just that we're going to just try and survive it really in the race. We're not going to be pushing for, we won't be pushing like we was at Bahrain, but also I mean this is performing a bit dodgy. I think I'm going to have to lower the visuals back down a bit. So this track is so bumpy, and it's almost like it's pausing every now and then. It doesn't feel smooth. You have to I'm gonna have to mess with this. Let me just back out of this, and it just feels dodgy as anything at the moment, chat. Right, let me change that setting that I altered. Oh, I can't do any of that while I'm on track. Right, let me come out of here. Let's come out of there and then we'll change it. Do this. Let's have a little. Right, I did alter. I'm just gonna go back down to high on that. High on that. I don't think we need anything more than. Just try that. Actually, that should do. Just lower them down to high. I'm running the at the moment. I've got the RTX 4060 Ti Founders Edition in there because my 3070 it was a bit old, and after I had the PC issues, I decided to change it over. So yeah, I mean we're not going to be competing anywhere near the front in this race, chat. Anyway, so I just want to get it running smooth. But yeah, this is going to be more about survival and just trying to survive. I don't really know this track fully yet, so I know it from my racing a long time ago, but like I say, I need to get back up to speed on it. It's been a long time. Yeah, I'm on 1440p at the moment, but it was fine the other day. It was running fine the other day. I think I've tried to change it. Why not get a 4090? Because I don't have £1,000 spare in the bank, mate. Plus, my CPU would be too down. My CPU's not good enough, so I'd then need a CPU. There's no point doing shit like that until I can afford, like next year when I can afford stuff like that. Fucking hell. Why not go and spend £1,000? Oh dear. Yeah, I don't just have £1,000 spare to buy a new graphics card, but yeah. Maybe next year, we'll see. Next year we're looking at a new PC. I'll probably go to a new PC next week. Yes, HC UK, because I've been playing. I've said, why would I not be playing? Why would I not be playing LMU today? What? I don't understand. I've said that Tuesdays are LMU, man. It doesn't matter how good the week is, HC. I'm not just going to sit and play Gran Turismo every day. That's why you end up getting bored of something. So, like I've said, from the start, I'm doing LMU for something different, and then we go back to Gran Turismo tomorrow. Otherwise, we just get bored with the races all the time, doing the same thing every day. It's good to have variety, HC. It's really good to have variety on the channel, and it's important. So, yeah, I'm not doing Gran Turismo today. Today is LMU. We'll worry about Gran Turismo tomorrow. The morning, because we were going to do this, but I didn't realize the daily races didn't change until on this game. They don't change until lunchtime, pretty much. So yeah, and by that time I can't stream, because if I would have did a warm up, it would have been 1 o'clock going live. I have to pick the little one up at 3, so it would have been pointless me going live then. So I didn't realize they changed over. But yeah, I know now in the future that Tuesday mornings, there's no point doing LMU, so we can maybe change it around a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, it's important, not just because you have a good race on Gran Turismo, it doesn't mean you sit there every day doing the same race. Now that I'm into LMU, I want to be doing at least a minimum of 2 to 3 streams a week on LMU. No matter what the daily race is, it's got to be a minimum of 2 to 3 streams on LMU, 100%. So yeah, I'm not giving up on this game, chat, because I really enjoy this game and it's good for me. It's good for my well-being in terms of just not playing one game all the time. I can't sit there and play the same game every day. So yeah, no matter how good a race is, I'll always be mixing it up from now on. And I think people appreciate that. I feel like people like you to do more than just the same thing all the time. And especially if this game comes to console, it's good for me then. Right, why is this not saying join event? Have I got to back out here and go back in? Let me just try something. Yeah, it's being weird. I think it's being a bit... There you go. What? Why is it... I've already registered for it, so why is it... What? Chat, I think it's being a bit weird. I've already registered for the race. Oh my god, I think it's screwed. I think it's knackered. I think it's bugged. Top right. Oh yeah, let me see. It won't go in there though. Look, it's bugged. It won't let me in. Look, I click on it and then nothing happens. It won't let me in, chat. Look, clicking on it. Oh well, we're practicing for a bit then. Oh well, we're only going to do about 2 races tonight then. Oh well, shit happens. We just go back into the practice session. It's like it wouldn't let me in. Weird. Okay, we'll have to just go back into the practice session. Right, I'll join the I'll tell you what, let me register for that actually. So that re-register. Oh wow, I was going to go straight into a race then, but to be fair, it'll give me a chance to 1, get warmed up, and 2, check this frame rate out, because it was being a bit weird. I don't know if I lose any ratings there because I didn't join it when I'd already registered. I hope I don't, but who knows, might do. We'll just have to have a warm-up for a little 35 minutes, chat. A chill out and a warm-up, and then we'll race. We'll probably get maybe 2 to 3 races in tonight. We'll be playing it again this week anyway, so... Yeah. I don't know how that'll go though, because my stream's on 1440 and all my settings are on 1440, so it might be a bit weird if I'd have to alter it. It should be fine on 1440, Andrew. We've already done streams on it with that. No issue. We've had it running perfectly on like 1440, so it should be no issue. It's just that I changed the some of the settings. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put that in there so I've got enough to do a few laps. This track is tricky though, chat. I mean, I did a few little laps this morning and it wasn't easy. I crashed quite a few times. It's not as easy as the Bahrain one. Definitely not as easy as Bahrain. See, I've got... It says that the windscreen wipers are on, but I swear it's sunny. Oh, it's just little raindrops. A few little raindrops on the track. Someone's crashed there. Which one was the... Turn them wipers off. Oh, there is just a few little... We'll just put them on... We'll put it on slow. Or we'll just leave it on auto. Do we even need that on? It is a bit... It is a little bit of rain on there. There's something weird on my wheels. I don't know why. I feel like my wheel's not calibrated properly. It's strange. It's alright there, but on the straights it feels a bit weird. On some of the straights going over the bumps, it feels strange. Right, it's running smooth for me now anyway, so that's the main thing. It's definitely running smoother. Let's just get ourselves warmed up. We'll get a little 10 minutes of practice here. And then we'll have to back out, go into the next practice session, have a little gap, and then go again. Just trying to remember how you push this track. On iRacing, you could really attack certain parts. I don't think you can attack on this game like you could on that. You're right, Kinetic. Right, let's go for a proper lap now. The tyres should be warmed up a little bit more.
That time was a 2:05.84.
You alright, Brian? It's just trying to remember. I remember on iRacing I did like this track. It's just trying to get back into the flow of it. Probably second there, but it was a bit deep. Well, that car's probably going to get in my way, isn't it? I don't know. He's going to wait. He's going to wait. Thank you. So bumpy.
Time 2:04.16.
Nowhere near where we need to be though, pace-wise, but I just don't really trust that corner because I've crashed on that corner so many times. You know, I feel the force feedback on this track, Jay. Oh, there we go. Don't hit the wall. Donkey. I got too aggressive on the throttle there. I don't know if it's getting a little bit moist on some of the corners because, like, what I found when I was in the practice session earlier was with this rain in this practice session, it slowly builds up. I don't know whether, like, in the race, you either start on the wets or you start on the dries, I presume, and just you have to survive it. You don't pit because the pit stop would lose you more than what you'd gain. I have to say, like, you really do feel what the car's doing on this track. Like, I think I've overheated the rear tyres a bit as well, haven't I, with that little spin. Definitely got, I think it's got wetter here a little bit. I don't know, it just, grip seems to be going a bit. See, the tyres are very cold.
Time 2:16.54.
I don't think it'll be just me that struggles with this track. I think a lot of people will. Do you know what I need to do? I need to put the shadow thing on because it said on them graphic settings to put the shadow thing down, but the problem is it makes the cars look like they're floating if you turn them shadow things off. So I think I'm gonna have to change that setting because it just makes the cars look like they're floating on the tarmac, which I don't like. Oh, it's too late on the brakes. Yeah, the grip is, I think the grip is fading a little bit in this compared to that lap I did before. Although that is about the same pace through there. Mitchell went a bit quicker on that last sector, I think.
Lap 2:05.01.
Yeah, we did. Okay, we might be able to go quicker even though it is a little bit. I'm on the grass. I brakes on the grass. Yeah, I pleb that. No, mess that up. Right, we know we can get well into the 203s in it, even with a bit of moisture on the track. But we got to aim for 202s, don't we? Second gear, then third there. Right, let's go and join the new practice session anyway. We'll have to wait a minute. And that wheel feels really weird in the center. This is definitely calibrated weird, this wheel. It's like gritty, not almost gritty feeling. Strange. Let's come out of that. I don't know if you turn the wheel off while you're in game and return it back on. I don't know if it'll calibrate weird or not. I'm not too sure. Never done that on PC, so I'm not really aware of how it'll do it. Right, let's that practice session's finished now, so that they'll be like finishing in, yeah. We just got to wait for a new one to go in. On a plane, I does. Wait there, if I click on that, I want to see something. See. No, I'm being genuine. If I was on earlier today practicing, and there's a weird fear. I don't know if to recalibrate it now. I don't know if you can do it in the game. But we're not going to have pace here anyway. I know that already. But I'm not too worried. I just want to race and just get used to stuff. You can bind a key in game to reset the wheel. I think Kinetic told me about that. It just feels strange. Like the force feedback feels a bit different than what it was this morning. I don't know if to just reload the game up. Or just recalibrate it while we're... This is nothing like Forza, what daddy, man. Dream on, man. This is, in my personal opinion, LMU is the best game I've driven so far. In terms of force feedback and physics. So what do you do? Just go into the... So what do I do? Just go... And what do you do? How do you do it? Just reset to... Oh, I don't want to reset it. What do I do from here, Kinetic? How do I just recalibrate it from here? How do I do it? What, this? Just put on and then off? And then just put it back on again? Like that? And then that should just be back to normal. Oh, okay. Is that an issue, that Kinetic, that the force feedback can just go different in the race? Because it's almost like it wasn't bad, it wasn't horrible. It was just like there was a weird feeling on the force feedback, like just a randomly. It wasn't like undrivable. It just felt weird, like there was something going on with it that shouldn't be doing it. All right, let's go back into it anyway. We can go back into the practice. Yeah, I'll have to try and... It's too complicated for me doing that. Right, next. I'll come in. Right, let me just... I'm going to wait before that says... I'm going to wait for it to actually say the next race is that one. There you go. And then click into that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, it wasn't like... It wasn't undrivable. It didn't feel terrible. It just felt a little bit weird, that's all. Just strange, I would say. LMU is currently for PC only. Yep, it is currently for PC only. Just wait for this practice session to open, chat, and then we'll jump back in. Give it a minute. Dean, thank you very much for the 3 months at Legend tier, man. Smash that Legend remote there for Dean as well, chat. It's got 2 tracks, I think, Dean. It's got the school track, the driving school track, and the main one. I don't know about the 3rd one, so yeah, not sure about that. But yeah, thank you very much for the support, Dean Legend. Appreciate the 3 months, mate. When do I have to keep going back out like that and then back in for the practice session to open? There you go. Right, we'll jump into that one. Go back in. Should be interesting because I can't see us qualifying anywhere near the front for this race. We're going to be like very much mid to back of the pack, which means it's going to be chaotic into the first few corners, chat. We're just going to have to try and survive the death because this track has got a very, very difficult first section. When you're all close together, it's really tight and twisty. So yeah, it's going to be, I predict it's going to be chaos, but we'll try and survive it. Why is it not loading? It's on 100%. Come on. Oh. Right. Give it a second. It says I haven't got a vehicle yet. Why haven't I got a vehicle yet? I'm bugged. For God's sake. Why are we having loads of issues with it tonight? Silly bloody thing. Right, join practice. Wait there. Is it because it's not giving me a car choice? Tell you what. I'm gonna go back out and then you go into a different practice and see. I mean, it ran fine the other day. You are going to get bugs because it's not out yet, remember. The game isn't actually technically out. It's still technically early access, so there is bugs in it. But I'm sure they'll sort most of them out. Okay, we're sorted now. I think. Car set up. We ain't gonna need that many laps anyway, are we? I don't even know how much fuel I need for the race, but we'll figure that out when we get. I'll probably just put over 50 in like we did for the other one. That's the wrong way. I don't want to go that far. Yeah, I was gonna say, like I said, Nick, I really enjoyed this the other day. At the end of the day, you can live with the bugs for the quality of the actual racing. And it still is in early access, so you know, you're going to get little issues here and there, aren't you? Some lovely cold tires. Oh, not much grip there that time. I wonder if it's quite wet, the track. A lot of people are going on wet tyres. I wonder if the track's quite wet. It does feel very slippery. I didn't see what the moisture was for the track when I went out. I didn't even look. It's definitely not dry because I can feel the difference from the previous one. From what I've been told, for this sprint race, you don't pit for tyres anyway. You literally, you stick with what tyres you start the race on. So whatever decision you make, you just live with it. From what Kinetic said, the race isn't long enough to really warrant the pit stop. And this race can't get, I don't think it can get too wet. I think it can only like reach a certain amount of wetness on track. Yeah, you can tell that these dry tyres are struggling. They're really struggling for grip. To be fair, it's good to practice like this though, because if it does go wet in the race when you start on the dries, it'll just give me a bit of I should probably put the TC up a bit, but yeah, that's definitely wet now. Gliding. Yeah, it's verging on being too wet for the drive. Oh yeah, it's no grip. So it's wet at the moment. Let me just see what the grip level is on the just so I can see something. So it's a 13% wet. So I think we got to keep an eye on this for when we join the race to see what we're gonna do, because that's definitely like anything like that's definitely wet. Like, there's no doubt about that. But it's really good, this game. I really, so from what I've done of this game so far, I've really enjoyed it. Let me just see something with this TC. This, I can do the TC on the car with this. I think it's this one here. Right, so we can go up it to level 6 for the rain like that. Might be too wet to go any faster.